I'm Lily Princey of First Grade English Department. My topic is Learning Disabilities. Let's see the introduction first. Having a learning disorder means that a child has difficulty in one or more areas of learning, even when overall intelligence or motivation is not affected. Children with learning disorders may feel frustrated that they cannot master a subject despite trying hard and may act out, act helpless, or withdraw. Common learning disabilities. There are five most common learning disabilities. There are dyslexia, ADHD, dyscalculia, dysgraphia, and dyspraxia. Each of these conditions can present with a range of symptoms and can be diagnosed through a combination of medical and educational assessments. Let's see one by one. Learning disabilities in reading, that is the dyslexia. There are two types of learning disabilities in reading. Basic reading problems occur when there is difficulty understanding the relationship between sounds, letters, and words. Reading comprehension problems occur when there is an inability to grasp the meaning of words, phrases, and paragraphs. Signs of reading difficulty include problems with letter and word recognition, understanding words and ideas, reading speed and fluency, general vocabulary skills. Learning disabilities in math, that is the dyscalculia. Learning disabilities in math vary greatly depending on a child's other strengths and weaknesses. A child's ability to do math will be affected differently by a language learning disability, a visual disorder, or a difficulty with sequencing, memory, or organization. A child with a math-based learning disorder may struggle with memorization and organization of numbers, operations, signs, and number facts. For example, 5 plus 5 is equal to 10 or 5 into 5 equal to 25. Children with math learning disorders might also have trouble with counting principles such as counting by twos or counting by fives, or have difficulty telling time. Learning disabilities in writing, that is dysgraphia. Learning disabilities in writing can involve the physical act of writing or the mental activity of comprehending information. Basic writing disorder refers to physical difficulty forming words and letters. Expressive writing disability indicates a struggle to organize thoughts on paper. Symptoms of a written language learning disability revolve around the act of writing. They include problems with neatness and consistency of writing, accurately copying letters or words, spelling consistency, writing organization, and coherence. Learning disabilities in motor skills, that is dyspraxia. Motor difficulty refers to problems with the movement and coordination, whether it is with the 5 motor skills: cutting, writing, or gross motor skills, for example, running or jumping. A motor disability is sometimes referred to as an output activity, meaning that it relates to the output of information from the brain in order to run, jump, write, or cut something. The brain must be able to communicate with the necessary limbs to complete the action. ADHD, that is Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder will not considered a learning disability. It can certainly disrupt learning. Children with ADHD often have problems with sitting still, staying focused, following instructions, staying organized, and completing homework. Signs and symptoms of learning disabilities for preschool age. Problems pronouncing words, trouble finding the right word, difficulty rhyming, trouble learning the alphabet, numbers, colors, shapes, or days of the week, difficulty following directions or learning routines, difficulty controlling crayons, pencils, and scissors, or coloring within the lines, trouble with buttons, zippers, snaps, or learning to tie shoes. Signs and symptoms of learning disabilities from age 5 to 9, or trouble learning the connection between letters and sounds, unable to blend sounds to make words, confuses basic words when reading, slow to learn new skills, consistently misspells words and makes frequent errors, trouble learning basic math concepts, difficulty telling time and remembering sequences. Signs and symptoms of learning disabilities from age 10 to 30. Difficulty with reading comprehension or math skills, trouble with open-ended test questions and word problems, dislikes reading and writing, avoids reading aloud, poor handwriting, poor organizational skills, that is bedroom homework and desk or messy and disorganized. Trouble following classrooms discussions and expressing thoughts aloud, spells the same word differently in a single document. Signs and symptoms of learning disabilities and disorders. Learning disabilities look very different from one child to another. One child may struggle with reading and spelling while another loves books but can't understand math. Still, another child may have difficulty understanding what others are saying or communicating out loud. The problems are very different, but they are all learning disorders. It's not always easy to identify learning disabilities because of the wide variations. There is no single symptom or profile that you can look to as proof of a problem. However, some warning signs are more common than others at different ages. If you are aware of what they are, you will be able to catch a learning disorder early and quickly take steps to get your child help. Children with learning disabilities can and do and succeed also. It can be tough to face a possibility that your child has a learning disorder. No parent wants to see their child suffer. You may wonder what it could mean for your child's future or worry about how they will make it through school. Perhaps you are concerned that by calling attention to your child's learning problems, they might be labeled slow or assigned to a less challenging class. Getting help for children with learning disabilities. Learn the specifics about your child's learning disability, research treatments, service and new theories. Pursue treatment and service at home. Nurture your child's strengths. So the conclusion is, learning disability can be challenging. However, with early identification and appropriate support, children can reach their full potential. To ensure your child's success, early identification followed by both academic and non-academic support is imperative. Thank you.